For new drivers, if you're going to crash, the highest probability of crashing is executing a left-hand turn, because most of the time you misjudge the gap. When preparing for a driver's test, it's the most complicated and complex maneuver that you have to learn. Today we're going to give you tips and strategies to pass your driver's test and execute your left-hand turns correctly. Stick around, we'll be right back with that information. Many left-hand turns at traffic lights are going to have turning lanes. Do not drive over the painted island for the purposes of your driver's test. You will either incur severe demerits or you will outright fail your driver's test. No oncoming traffic. Left lane to left lane, turn right into the left lane. We're going to stay in this lane because we're going to turn left at the next complex intersection here. That left turn actually went swimmingly, and it wasn't what I wanted to show you at all. Signaling, mirror signal shoulder check. Make sure you shoulder check on your left turns. And we're stopping before the stop line at the complex intersection. This intersection has an advanced left. Left turn, mirror signal shoulder check. Shoulder checking again into the turning lane. And you can see that front car is actually over the stop line. You want to stop behind the stop line because the left turning traffic on the cross street, if you're over that cross line, there's a good chance that they could take your front end off, especially if it's a big truck. Okay, we're proceeding straight. When we're in line with the side street here, we turn. This video is made possible by the course package Pass Your Driver's Test First Time, because we know that your driver's test is the most stressful day of your life, and without some form of driver training, your chances of passing are less than 50%. As a bonus, we'll include both the defensive and winter driving smart courses. These will make you a safer, smarter driver and reduce your chances of being involved in an accident. Click down in the description there and get full details. Mirror signal shoulder check, approximately half a block before the turn. Stopping before the stop line, just rolls under the front of the car. That's when you bring the vehicle to a stop. We can't see past the vehicle. We do a little jig jog, stick our nose out, and make sure that there isn't any oncoming traffic before you proceed around the corner. And that's where you're going to get into trouble. You're just going to go, and you're not going to know for sure whether the oncoming traffic is in fact stopped or there isn't any. Or you're going to misjudge the gap when you're making the left-hand turn. There's going to be times like this you can't get into the turning lane because the traffic's backed up. You're going to have to wait until the traffic moves forward. We move forward, we put our front steer tires in the front crosswalk line. And we're probably going to have to go on the yellow. So we move straight into the intersection, double, triple check that the oncoming traffic has come to a stop, and then we expediently clear the intersection. And when you're moving straight forward into the intersection, that's when you're checking the oncoming traffic. Double, triple check and make sure that they're coming to a stop. And again, you can see the car in front of us is over the stop line. If you do that on a driver's test, you will accumulate severe demerits, if not outright fail, if you block a left-turning vehicle on the cross street there. So know that you can't do what that car in front of you is doing. As well, they're angled to the left. If they get rear-ended, they're going to be driven into oncoming traffic. So straight and then turn when you're in line with as soon as the edge of the street. That's for 2 lanes, so it's going to be 1 lane before where you're going to turn is where you're going to start turning left. So approximately half a block before the turn, mirror signal shoulder check. There's no oncoming traffic. Right here at the edge of the road, we turn. Mirror signal shoulder check. Mirror signal shoulder check into the turning lane. And stop in the queue so we can see the tires making clear contact with the pavement in front. Put our signal back on because it canceled. It came off. And you're gonna have to watch for that to make sure that your signal stays on. And here we turn at the beginning of the first lane into which we're gonna turn. Come around the corner, signal on, mirror signal shoulder check, and we move over into the other lane after that intersection. Keep your signal all the way on, all the way into the lane when you change lanes. I was a little premature there. I turned it off like one flash before I should have. And we're gonna make a left. The examiners told us to turn left at the next controlled intersection, so we're gonna stay in the left-hand lane. We're not gonna move over to the right after turning left. And again, when we're in line with the lane before the lane we're going to turn into, that's when we start turning the vehicle. And here at this intersection, we're going to turn left on a multi-lane. There's 2 turning lanes to the left. We want to be in the right-hand, the outside turning lane. That way when we get around the corner, we're going to be in the right-hand lane, which is the lane that you need to be in to drive for the purposes of your driver's test. And I'll put a card up in the corner for you on turning on multi-lanes, such as this one here, and that'll help you out. Left-hand turns, don't drive over painted islands. Get in the turning lane as soon as it starts. If you're waiting, front steer tires in the front crosswalk line. When you see your gap or the light turns yellow, start moving straight into the intersection. Make sure your gap is sufficient or the traffic, oncoming traffic, has come to a stop. Click over here to check out Pass Your Driver's Test First Time Course Package, guaranteed. And remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. Have a great day. Bye now. Crazy day. People just like walking around, walking across the road, not even looking.